Now, bootlegger Danielle, this is a mighty fine table setting that you've created for our murder mystery party that turned too real, too quick. Let's be honest, how do we get such an eclectic look?
Well, takes a lot of effort and time, but you know what? We've got time, and I'll explain.
Does your bootlegging job allow for this time?
This is part of my business.
Yes.
If there was not a party,
yes,
there would be no bootlegging.
There would be no bootlegging. Correct, Danny. The truer words have never been spoken.
Yeah, fantastic. So what I want to say is don't be afraid. So if you're decided to have a lot of people over to your place and you're like, but I only have a place setting of 4.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm going to say mix and match your plates.
Well, I like
don't
that.
be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
So my whole thing would be thrifting is the way to go. So right here in front of us, there are actually 3 different place settings.
Really?
But because there's different like similar tones and energy,
I should have caught
they
that.
seem to be very similar.
They do.
Yes.
My detecting skills are not great with plates, apparently.
Right? That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you. So this is something that you might be like have in storage, or it's in a cabinet. It's a silver tray, and it's like, well, it's not here. It's our plate charger.
Ooh.
And so then we put our plates on top. I like to layer, so that's part of that look of the mismatched plates.
Yeah.
And then to kind of bring it all together, I found these really amazing plates.
Those are cute.
Ward off some evil, but we're gonna keep with all of our like personality. I think it's like a detective thing, like all of the traits in there you need to find what the murderer has done.
Very
you know?
nice, yes.
So that's the part that ties everything all together.
It really does. Like you can't tell the other underplates until you actually take a good clean look.
And people feel special when they look around that theirs is different. You know, hey,
very key,
special.
very key.
So another part of this table, as I want to say, is there's mixed metals. And what I'm saying is no longer do you have to polish your silver.
Oh my gosh, tell that to the camera so my mom hears you.
Yes. Everybody's party has been ruined because of silver.
Yes. That was always my job as a kid. I hated polishing the silver.
But no longer is that sort of formal, I want it to be clean, Mary, but not that formal. Everything has to match. Everything has to be shiny. Like spend more time cooking and your guests are happier. And then there's a story. And the metal actually, when it's tarnished, it kind of feels as though there's a story and it adds to the mood,
like
especially
the center guy right in here, the little chafing dish.
Yes,
oh my God.
Absolutely.
Now what about dust? Are we allowed to leave it dusty for that old-timey look?
Well, you know what? If you tell everybody to take off their glasses and you leave it dusty, that could work. But
drop your magnifying glasses at the door and you're good to go. Okay.
So then part of the theme that I wanted to do here was sort of this mystery and evil. And so I've got these dark grapes and dark apples, and then whether they're snakes, so whether there's a poisonous story or whether or not it's the snakes in the apple. And at this table, Adam takes a bite of the apple.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's part of the snakes and all of that intrigue. But part of my job often here is to cover food and ingredients as part of my job.
Totally. It also gives it a little bit of like, ooh, reveal.
Right. And so I always think that if you go to a hotel, room service is very exciting. So a cloche makes everything a little bit more important.
It really does.
So,
it's so exciting. Ooh. Yeah.
So as my job, I often have to find various sizing of bowls, and then what I do is you turn the bowl upside down, and then you got the start of your cloche. I have a little magnet, and to keep it to stay, I put the magnet underneath.
What?
And instantly you have a little cloche.
That is so cute.
So you can hide your butter.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.